explain again. Nasir is fa'il because it is in Nasir, what is the fa kalima? Noon. And what is the ain kalima? Sad. And what is the lam kalima? Ra. So Nasir can be converted into fa'il just by changing those three kalimas. So fa'il and Nasir have the same sound, and all those words which are like Nasir, Abid, Zalim, Ghafir, Sami, all are fa'ils. They're all doers. And likewise all those Mazloom, Maghdoob, Mansoor, Maftu, Masmu, they're all like Maf'ul. If you look at something like Mansoor, where is the fa kalima in Mansoor? No, mashallah. And the ain kalima in Mansoor? Sa. And the ra kalima in Mansoor? I mean the la kalima. Ra. So if I look at Mansoor and replace the noon kalima with fa, the ain kalima, the sad kalima with ain, and the ra kalima with lam, what will it turn into? Maf'ul. So all these words like maghfoor, like mazloom, like ma'foor, in all these words, if I change the root letters to fa, ain and lam, they will all become maf'ul. Did you all get that? All those who did not get it, raise your hand. Oh, so you all got it. Did you get that? All those who did, who don't know, raise your hands. All those who don't, oh, now you get it. So let me try. Let me try this again. Then you did not understand. Should we do this again? Okay. The ladies, of course, already understood. So
can I share one point, brother?
Yes, please.
How I remember this thing.
Yeah.
And fa and lam, I read somewhere, someone says that it's a variable.
It is a?
It is a variable. In computer, there is a variable which can be replaced by any value.
I wish I was an IT. He's absolutely right. That's the variable. These are the constants. These are the constants.
Like you said, if we change fa with noon.
Okay. What I'm going to write over here is Abid, Fatih, Nasir, Warib. So tell me, what are the fa, ain and lam kalimas in this? The fa kalima, the ain kalima and the lam kalima. Fa kalima over here is ain, and the ain kalima ba, and the lam kalima da. So if and my standard is fa'il. So if I convert the ain kalima with fa, the ain kalima with ba, and the lam kalima with da, so what is left? What does it become? Fa'il. Check this out. In Fateh,
can you please repeat that concept? Sorry.
The concept is all these words,
Yes.
if we replace them with our standard letters, fa, ain and lam, we said we can replace them. We said the standard letters are fa, ain and lam. So in any of the forms of the word, all I do is if I replace the root letters with fa, ain and lam, they will all become, either they will become fa'il or maf'ul or fa'ala or fa'alu or fa'alta. They will all become that. Try it out. That's why they're standard. So I'm saying all these Abid, Fateh, Nasir, Darib are like fa'il. How? I just replace them with a variable. For fa, I write fa. For ta, I write ain. And for ha, lam. And of course, the alif, these don't change because these remain the same. The fa'il, alif stays there. So it becomes fa'il. Nasir will also become fa'il. Do you agree?
Yeah.
And Zarib will also become fa'il. And Zalim will also become fa'il. Okay, now let's look at something else. They're all the same. If I do, the point is that we have a standard. We have standard 5. This Fa'ala table is the standard for all. So if I say Nasara, tell me the maf'ul in Nasara.
Mansoor.
Mansoor. You don't know, but your processing CPU is putting those fa, ain, lam at those places, like you said. So if I write over here, maf'ul as the standard, so all these are maf'ul are all those words upon which action is done. So if I say mansur, the one who is helped, and if I replace the noon with fa and the ain with sod and ra with lam, and I put the other ones, they are constants, the meme and the waw. So what will it become? Maf'ul. So these meme and waw, they don't change, they remain. What changes? The three root letters, and it is the same. Let's say nasara and fa'ala are the same. So nasaru and fa'alu are also the same, because all the nasaru replace the root letters with fa, ain and lam, and what will it become? Tell me. Fa, ain, lam, and after that the ones that don't, they just fa. So what is it? Fa'alu. So all these nasaru, darabu, fatahu, they're all fa'alu. Let's look at something else. Let's look at fa'alta.
So what you're saying that how to decide whether they are maf'ul or...
What we're saying is a general term for to do is fa'il. So I say fa'il is the doer. So for Nasara is he helped. What will be the equivalent of the one who will do help? He will fall on the same pattern as fa'il. So I will say, I know root letters are noon, sod, ra. And I want to find from this helper. So I'm saying helper will always be on this sound. So it will become nasir. And I give you another look. I say, okay, tell me if the root letters are dod, ra, ba. And daraba means to hit. The hitter will be always fa'il. Darib. Okay. If I say the one who is hit, will always be maf'ul. The one who is helped will always be maf'ul. So I said, tell me if noon, sod, ra are the root letters, and I want to find out the one who is being helped, Mansur. So how did you know already? The one who is helped is maf'ul. Standard is maf'ul. So in maf'ul, I will insert these.
Wow.
I'll insert dot, ra with ain, mad. The rest stays the same. Waw stays the same, and lag is ba. So madroob is like maf'ul, and madroob, meaning of madroob will be the one who gets the beating, the victim. This one, madroob. So fataha, the opener will be called opener. Fa'il will be fateh, and the opener will be called maftu, because it's maf'ul. All the things upon which action is done are maf'ul, and all the action doers are fa'il. So all I need to know is these two words, fa'il and maf'ul, and I say, okay, in Arabic I want to find out the one who does zulm. How will I find out the one who do? How will I say that this is the person doing the zulm? Oh, I want to find the doer. The doer is always fa'il. So the doer is fa'il, and I want to find out that the one who does zulm, what do I call him? So I say, give me the root letters of the one who does zulm. There are always three: or, lam, mim. So the one who does the zulm will always be in the form of fa'il. So I'll replace God with the fa. The alif remains on its place. The lam with the and kasra, and the mim with the lam. What do you get? Zalim.
is the dua.
Is the dua.
Basically, all the verbs after the first letter is alif.
The alif. So now you can know if you want any dua in Arabic, you just say, give me the root letters and I will tell you.
So, and then the one who is
Being zulm is maf'ul. So maf'ul, now what I will do is the same letters I replace with fa, ain and lam.
Yes.
So wherever I see fa, the fa letter was or, and the ain letter was lam, and the lam letter is mim. The rest I just replace the same. So mazlum. So mazlum is the one
Who was done wrong?
who was done wrong.
Was wrong.
Allahu Akbar.
Understood. Allah Akbar.
So that is why I'm saying fa'ala table is very important.
Yes.
Because you can insert those fa in lam into anywhere.
Now we understand.
So if I give you a new verb you have never seen, rafa'a, rafa'a, it means to raise. It means to raise. So the one who raises will be called Rafi. And one that is raised,
Maruf.
Marfu. See, because we will plug it into, it's plug and play in IT, right?
Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar.
So marfu will be, so you never knew this before. All you know is rafa'in. When you go to the Arabic dictionary, they just tell you the root letter meaning. They say rafa'a means to raise. And the rest you find out yourself. So as Arabic students, you go, okay, rafa'a means to raise. So rafi means the one who raises, and marfu means the one who's raised.
Khalas.
Khalas.
Rafa'i darja.
I tried this one in the Arabic to English dictionary and I put the first main one and it gives this one.
Exactly. Because the rest they say, okay, you find out you know the.
And I thought that application has some problem.
Okay, talaba means what?
Falling into place.
Talaba means to ask.
To ask.
Talab means to ask.
Talib.
Talab means to ask. So who will be the asker? Talib. And what, the one?
Matlub.
So, get it?
Yes.
So before this you might not have known. So all you need to know is the root letters.
Talib.
So ghafara is to forgive.
Yes.
The one who forgives will be called
Ghafir.
and one who is forgiven, maghfur. And so the list is endless. But the concept only comes once into your head. It's called the framework.
Yeah.
So once you,
That's why you may wonder why I'm calling Amjad every time. Because Amjad is on the wazn of Af'al. Everything Af'al is the best. Like Arham,
mashallah,
Akbar,
Akbar.
Amjad.
How about Arshad? No, okay. Okay, never mind. I don't agree with the definition. Grammatically so, but not necessarily the people. I mean, so let's not be carried away with that. So, learning and motivational tip is, Umar bin Khattab radiallahu anhu reported, the Prophet ﷺ said, verily Allah elevates some people with this Quran and abases others. Allah elevates, raises. What word do you think goes in place of elevates? Rafa was, he raised. So, will elevate will be yarfa'u. If you look at the Arabic text, it will say yarfa'ullah, yarfa'ullah. Yeah, or it can come after that. So Allah will raise some people, ba'd al-nas, with this Quran, bihaz al-Quran, and He will abase others, make them zaleel. What did I just say? That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will, with this Quran, raise some people, that means give them izzah, and He will give zillah to others. How can Quran do that? How can Quran give zillah to others? Inshallah, if you don't follow it, if you go against the teachings, it will make you zaleel. And on the day of judgment, David was David. This is going to come as an intercessor. Remember? Inshallah.
Inshallah.
For whom? For those who read and follow it, but for those who are Sahibul Quran. Alhamdulillah. So let's see what makes people successful in this world. In this world, whether they're Muslims or not, these are some of the elements of success taken from a workshop of success, maybe costing $500 for the weekend, They teach you at the end of the session that if you want to be successful, the elements of success are attitude, positive attitude, confidence, optimism, positive thinking, perseverance, a pondering mind, thoughtful mind, contemplating mind, high moral values. This is the non-Muslims telling us, high moral values, good relationship with others. No book, no teacher can create these values more forcefully than the Quran. Brothers and sisters, just imagine all those $1,000 courses. You don't need them. We have the Quran. Alhamdulillah. David, you had all these. Alhamdulillah. It will give you all the elements of success to excel in this world as well as the rest, as well as the next. So peace of mind and heart, the ultimate prize. Alhamdulillah. Success in the hereafter, everlasting, true success. This is the real barakah that Al-Quran can give us. Actually, Allah gives us through His guidance. Remember, it is Allah who gives us the guidance. So take it as a book of success and do not take Quran the limited sense of barakah. What is the meaning of limited sense of barakah? MashaAllah. Put it in a amulet, they call it, and put it around your neck and say, okay, I'm done, I have the Quran right with me. Okay? You need to study it. And it's a comprehensive barakah. Study with utmost attention and dedication. So with this, we complete one lesson, and we have just one more to go. Alhamdulillah. How do you feel?
Things are falling in place.
Things are falling in place. Alhamdulillah.
I mean, the last concept that we have made, very good. We can use
Something
it.
is falling.
Lesson 19. Alhamdulillah. One step away from understanding 50% of the words of Quran. May Allah make it possible. So let's just look at this.
وقال الرسول يا رب إن قوم اتخذوا هذا القرآن مهجورا.
And the Rasul said, Qala. See, Qala Rasul. Rasul said, Ya Rabbi, O my Rabb, Inna Qawmi. Qawmi is like Qawmuhu, Qawmuhu, Qawmuka, Qawmukum, Qawmi, my Qawm. Whose Qawm? Nabi Sallam's Qawm. We are his Qawm, his Ummah, his people. What did they do? Ittakhazu. They took. Takhaza is to take. Ittikhaz. We use this word, ittikhaz, to hold something. Ittakhazu hazal Quran, took this Quran as what? As mahjura, as if they left it, taraka. Okay, like hijrat kar dena, go away from it. So lesson 19 is about du'as. Now these are du'as after salah, and we shall learn inshallah two new verbs, taba and kana. And inshallah, by the end of this lesson, we would have learned 125 words that occur in the Quran with repetition, 40,300 times plus. Say Alhamdulillah. So let's start with Hal Qara'ta. Hal Qara'ta means Hal Qara'ta. Did you read? In the past. Hal Qara'ta. The ta is for you, right? Hal Qara'tum. Did you all read? So what will you say to what would the response be? Hal Qara'ta? Ma Qara'ta means you did not read. Ma Qara'ta. If I want to say I did, this is not the correct answer, because I would say Hal Qara'ta, so you respond whether you did or not. So what will you say if you did not? If you did not read, what would you say? Ma Qara'tu. Ma Qara'tu. Remember, in Urdu tu is this, but in Arabic it's tu is here. Qara'tu. So I did not read. Hal katabta? I did not write. How will I say that I did not write? Ma katabtu. Good. Hal darasta? Ma darastu. I did not study. Hal fahimta? Ma fahimta. And hal alimta? Ma, I did not know. I did not. Okay. If I say hal wajatta, what am I saying? Hal wajatta, wajada. Hal wajatta means did you find? Wajada, find. So naam if you say wajattu. And if I say I did not find, Ma wajadtu. So we can make full sentences. And you want to find a hal wajadta al-kitab? Did you find the book? Naam wajadtu, I found. Or ma wajadtu, I didn't find. I found. And ma wajadtu, I did not find.
Ma wajadna.
We did not find. Hal wajadtum.
You people will find.
Did you find as-salama, peace? Naam. Wajadna as-salam. As-salama.
Why do we use la sometimes and ma sometimes?
We use ma with the mazi and la with the mudare.
Or
Right? But is that a rule forever? No. It's a rule. Now let's listen to one other thing. When I give you rules over here, remember, David, all rules are made to be broken. So whenever you hear a rule, accept it and leave a window in your mind open. Keep a window. खिड़की एक खुली रखिए दिमाग की. Meaning, later on, exceptions will come. So never think of a rule as being applied forever. This is a very important consideration. We just said that katab, that mazi, with mazi, is precedes with ma for no. And what we are saying is, with muzare, you will see la. But you will find it the other way around many times in the Quran. That means it's not really a rule, it's for beginners to understand. With mazi ma, in fact, when you start doing Surah Al-Baqarah, and you start that today, you'll see that it will be used either way. But the principle of the matter is ma before madi typically and la before mudare typically. So let's start with the du'as. This dua is within salah, before the end of salah, and we all know it, right? So repeat after me. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasana. So what are we saying? Our Rabb. Lord is not a very good translation. Remember? So what is the meaning of Rabbana? O our Rabb. Where does the O come from? Remember I said Ya means O. So where is the Ya here? It's in light purple, light yellow color here. You get it? I told you last time. The Rabbana, the Zabar here denotes there's a Ya before. And this is the difference between Rabbuna, Rabbina, Rabbana. Remember? We said the three have the same meaning. They change. How do they change? In a sentence construction format. So basically, when you have Ya, it becomes Ya Rabbana, O our Rabb. So we are asking our Rabb, O our Rabb, Atina. Atina is like remember, Ij'alni, make me. So Ati, give, Na. Ati is to give, Na, us. So O our Rabb, give us. Give us what? Fit dunya, in this world. Now dunya, how does the word dunya come into play? Very important slide. Favorite question on the quiz. That Akbar is Mudakkar and the Monas is Kubra. The sounds tell us which one is Monas. And if I say Asghar, Sughra would be the Monas. So Sughra, Asghar means small male person and Sughra would mean small female person. So Adna means in Mudakkar, which is Hakir. ये चीज अदना है उर्दू में बहुत छोटी सी है. मोनस इज दुनिया. So what is the meaning of dunya, my friends? Fakir. So dunya, which we love so much, its meaning is